What up, family? It's your girl Stephanie, aka Edini has to stop by. Let's shuffle up and get a message. Let's get a message. Alright. So we have the handmade deck here for our main message, and we're gonna have a tarot and oracle deck for clarification. All right, so I'm shuffling up the tarot deck now, and I'm gonna place those cards face down. Okay, before the main deck, the handwritten cards. The bottom of the deck, we have you are walking art and poetry. You are walking art / poetry. I feel like this is the message from your ancestors, because we got the Son of Swords in reverse, this external energy. All right? I feel like your ancestors fiercely want you to know that you are walking art and poetry, and you should not allow anyone to treat you any less than that. You are an empress. You deserve full reciprocity and requited love. Your ancestors want you to know that. Okay, your ancestors say focus on the here and now. Your grandfather on your mother's side is speaking through at this time with urgency, telling you to focus on the now, to set healthy boundaries. Wow. Okay. And then we have angel of guidance. So your grandfather on your mother's side is telling you to set healthy boundaries. Right? And don't go back on and look at that angel of guidance here. Grandfather on your mother's side is one of your angels guiding you. Let's see what the message on here says. A renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. Okay? Grandpa says a renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest as you set up these healthy boundaries. A renewed sense of direction that is in alignment with you being walking art and poetry. Wow, look at that. Eros love. Literally just had a message where a reader, used this word eros. You don't hear that a lot. And so for me to hear her use that word today and this card to come out, and I actually saw this card as it picked up the deck to do the read. Right? It came right on out. Our passionate love, our passionate and open, engaged love for life, embrace the journey. This renewed sense of direction and purpose is about to open you up. All right? You're about to have an open, engaged love for life again, a beautiful journey. Look at that. With the Six of Cups here. Healing of the inner child. And then we have angel of communication. So again, grandfather on mother's side. And other ancestors, of course, they are all communicating. Remember, with the Son of Swords. They're all communicating. It says communication. Communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. Your ancestors say communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. And perhaps this is what is about to come towards you in regards to a relationship. Perhaps someone is about to come to you and tell you that you're a walking poetry. You're a walking art. This is the message that you're about to be receiving from someone. And then we have, if there's nothing to hide, then they won't mind being challenged. Because I feel like someone may come in with this beautiful message, wanting to reconcile, perhaps. But your grandfather says, don't make it easy for them. If they're trying to come back, don't make it easy for them. They may come back with all this Eros love energy or whatever, wanting you to focus on the past, on nostalgia, but no, focus on the here and now. Communicate clearly, ask the questions that needs to be asked. Because energy is also clarified by Angel of Clearing. Your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. So, challenge this. Why did this person have you in confusion? Why did this person have you waiting? All right. Grandpa said, put your boundaries up. You've been guided to keep your boundaries up. And perhaps this person gonna they need to work for it. They need to put in a lot of work before or if you let them back in. Because they see that you have a renewed sense of direction and purpose. So you're going to have some people trying to fight their way to go on this journey with you. So there's going to have to be a lot of interrogation happening. These people you're going to have to put them through some obstacles. They need to prove themselves. Because up until this point, they've had you in confusion. They've had you waiting. The Father of Swords energy just came out in the upright. Grandpa say you need to be void of emotion. You need to be making mind over heart decisions when it comes to this person. I'm seeing the 3 of Wands on the bottom of the deck in reverse. And don't let them ships come in. 10 of Cups in reverse. And then the 8 of Swords. Eight of Swords in the upright. You need to be vigilant. This person want to get you trapped again. They want you trapped by potential. Just got the Death card in reverse. This person still has a lot of work they need to do. The Death card in reverse and then the Judgment card in the upright. Just got the Mother of Cups in the upright, and then the Two of Wands. Making the judgment to go ahead and end the situation in that relationship is going to allow you to become better and not bitter. It's time to move forward. To move forward in a way. With the Angel of Clearing here. So communicate clearly. You're about to be walking art and poetry, walking away from certain people and relationships. Do not go back and try to think on the good times and all of that, because that's just another way to get yourself trapped back into that loop again. Because, hey, this is major. This is a huge love, deep love situation here. We're not going to even act. We're not going to front. But I just cut to the card, alchemizing raw emotion into pure focused actions. So all of that love, all of that energy that you were putting, that raw energy that you were putting into this situation that had you waiting and in confusion, had you in confusion and waiting, you're about to focus those raw emotions into pure focused action. Just cut to the card, you will be wealthy. Okay? Joy and present. So again, focus on the now. It says, what's better, hoping or believing it will work out, or knowing it will work out? Spirit says you can know. We are in the energy of knowing with the Father of Swords that we can go at it alone. We know with the help of Spirit, of course. You're a walking poetry. Okay, so heal yourself. You will be wealthy. I just cut to the card. You get to speak life into yourself. You get to speak life into your inner child. It really is that simple. Okay, so continue to do that. Grandpa on your mother's side wants you to know that you're dealing with people that like to target high-vibing beings like yourself. So communicate clearly and challenge these people. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. Communicate clearly and don't be afraid to tell it like it is. We're clearing out the bullshit. We're healing that inner child. It's the last few little pieces of dirt that we gotta sweep out of our aura. It's the last little hoorah of clearing before we about to step into this pure focused action. We're about to alchemize these raw emotions from all of these relationships that had us in confusion, had us waiting, and it's about to be alchemized into pure focused action. You have all the clarity you need about a particular love situation. It is not going to end in happiness. It's going to end in you being trapped. So it's time for you to put an end to it and to not turn back. So put up those healthy boundaries and allow yourself to go into a new direction, a renewed sense of direction and purpose. This relationship now is going to have to take a renewed, you're about to, you may not completely get rid of the relationship, but it does need to be compartmentalized it needs to be repurposed. Right? So you're going to tell it like it is. Do what you need to do to support your inner child. Okay? It's not going to be a comfortable conversation. But again, if there's nothing to hide, this person, place, or thing or whatever won't mind being challenged because you're no longer ignoring what's right in front of you. This person had you in confusion. They had you waiting. Had you in confusion and had you waiting when you are walking art and poetry. You are him, you are her, and this person had you waiting. But that's only because they knew they weren't able to live up to who you need them to be. So they continue to keep you doubting yourself. But I just cut to the card, Goddess of Justice. Okay, so dealing with this person, well, the message says on this card, what seems an injustice is actually a blessing. Okay, so this person having you in confusion and having you waiting, it seemed like it was an injustice, but it taught you to get back to yourself. And now you are a lioness. Okay, you've earned your stripes. You've earned all your stripes. This person knows you've earned every right to tell them to fuck off if that's what and to deny them. You've earned the right to do that. I just cut to the card of the angel of self-worth. And they feel it coming. They feel it coming. Because you are loving yourself. They were only able to manipulate you because you were undervaluing yourself. But you are regaining your self-worth. And I see the card here, the angel of healing. The angels have felt your sadness and have shown up today to send you healing. Your grandfather on your mother's side has come to send you healing. To send you this Eros love so that you can have an open, engaged love for life again. So that you can embrace this renewed sense of direction that is coming. Because you set up healthy boundaries. You set up healthy boundaries and you're moving forward. Better, not bitter. even though you've been betrayed. Something horrible. But you didn't allow, again, that to make you bitter. You continue to take the leap of faith. That's why you're so beautiful. Alluring. That's why you are walking art and poetry. You've been through so much, but you still overcome Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Even through people talking shit and gossiping about you. You kept pushing. You kept loving yourself and fighting to love yourself. You kept doing the work. No matter how difficult it was to be honest with yourself at times. To look at the man in the mirror. That is strength. Just cut to the Goddess of Strength card. That's strength. So again, know that no one can harm you. Now that you know your worth, you're standing up for yourself. Standing up for what you believe in. And you're gaining respect by holding your ground. You will gain these people's respect by holding your ground. Walking away from this reconciliation, allowing yourself to truly defeat the darkness. You love this person with an Eros kind of love. But they kept you in confusion and waiting. They kept you in competition. You walked away from this greedy person. But they lost the love that a true love that went to battle for them. But that's why you're about to gain a beautiful connection. That's going to be your justice. And perhaps this person's justice is that, you know, they're going to be betrayed by their person. They're going to want to come back to you, but you're going to be gone. The time for that relationship is gone. It's ended. And there's no going back. And this person knows it. As you are walking art and poetry, walking straight into your Ace of Pentacles, into this abundance, and into this Pentacles can represent security. This is confidence, security within yourself, confidence within yourself. Fully independent. Oh, I told you it's all you will be wealthy card. Oh, you about to shine so goddamn bright. These people about to be sick as fuck. This person is about to be sick as fuck. Just cut to the car. Stop playing. Yo, look what I just cut to. You've taken your power back. Now I'm withering. This person is going to be withering. Okay, because you take your power back. And you tried to tell them. Okay, it says you are and have always been an exception to the rules. You told them. Okay, this person could have been so stuck in the 3D. But you was like, I've been the rules. I'm not of the 3D. I am and have always been an exception to the rules. But this person didn't believe you. They wanted to keep playing in your face. They wanted to keep playing in your face. He thought you was a sheep. Or he or she, or they, them. But you're a leader. You're tapped into your Christ consciousness. And mind you, this person may not be a religious person, but they're still bound by societal norms. And you can't continue to fight with this person. It's time for healing, not war. And to be with someone that's in that mindset that can't see you for who you are, they would constantly have you in war. Have you warring with them. But you have weaved together the crown you deserve. And in that, justice is coming. Justice is coming for you. So, hopefully that made sense in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Hopefully it helps in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Family, I'm going to end it right there. Love you all. And until next time, peace.